Hello children, welcome to the Bible story. I expect you're all very excited about Christmas. I've just finished decorating my tree. Just got one last decoration to go on, and I think I'm going to put it right here. There we are. Well, of course Snappy was supposed to help me with the Christmas tree today, but he's nowhere to be found. I think he may be playing in the garden. I should go and find him, I think, because we've got so many things to do before Christmas. Oh, there you are, Snappy. I hope you weren't trying to guess what was inside all the presents. You know, Snappy, like all children, you've got to wait until Christmas Day before you open your presents. I tell you what, Snappy, we'll go and tell the Bible story, and we'll have some mince pies, and that should take your mind off of Christmas presents for a little while at least. We don't really have to wait very long for Christmas to come. Can you imagine God's people waited hundreds of years for the Messiah? This is Zechariah and his wife Elizabeth. Zechariah is a priest and he serves in the temple. Elizabeth can't have children, and now they are both getting old. There were many priests in the temple, and it was Zechariah's turn to go and light the incense. People waited outside and prayed while he went inside to light the incense. But he was gone a long time. Zechariah was a long time because the angel Gabriel came to him while he was in the temple and said to him, "You and Elizabeth will have a son, and you will call him John, and he will be a great man for God, and he will be filled with the Holy Spirit, and he's going to turn people's hearts back to God again." And Zechariah said, "How can this happen? I'm an old man, and my wife is old too." And the angel said, "I'm Gabriel. I stand before God, and God has sent me to tell you the good news. Now listen, you will not be able to talk until the day these things happen, because you did not believe." And all this happened to Zechariah. He couldn't speak. He could only make signs to people. So people knew something had happened to Zechariah. So Zechariah left the temple and went back to his wife Elizabeth. It was later that Elizabeth found that she was expecting a baby. Elizabeth had a visit from her cousin Mary, who was expecting Jesus at that time. When it was time for Elizabeth to have her baby, she gave birth to a little boy, and everyone was so happy for them. When the baby was just 8 days old, they took him to the temple for a special ceremony. The people wanted to call his name Zechariah after his father, but Elizabeth said no, his name is John. But everyone said, "But you don't have anyone in your family with that name." Then Zechariah asked for something to write on. And then he wrote, "His name is John," and everyone was very surprised. And then Zechariah could speak again, and he praised God. All the neighbours were very alarmed, and all the people in all the hills of Judea were talking about it. And they wondered, what will this child be? And they said that because the Lord was with him. So this little baby, a cousin of Jesus, grew to be this man, John the Baptist. And John the Baptist would go and baptize people in the Jordan River, turning their hearts to God again. And he would prepare the way for Jesus. So let's leave our Bible people until next week and another story.